Hey dudes, John here, and welcome to another unboxing, I guess. A while back, I said that I thought this thing, you see that? Hi, was probably one of the best ideas for a fidget. However, you can't really take a controller with you to school because you just can't. I mean, I guess you could. I don't think teachers would look upon it as being a good idea, nor do I think your boss would be hi Liam, nor do I think your boss would be okay with this, you messing with a controller. Or could you? Check this thing out, dudes. It's called a stress pad. It's made by a company called Fidgets. And it's here, check out the little logo there. It looks like a miniature gamepad. And let's crack it open because this thing looks pretty freaking cool. Okay, so it's basic packaging, obviously, and it's got a little like lanyard thing over. Got a little lanyard thing over here. Toss that, and we'll toss that. And this is what we're left with. So it looks like you can put it on a little lanyard here. It's got the little holes for it, but we're not gonna put it on right now. But it looks like it has all the different things that the Fidget Cube has in this little pad shape thing. And not everything, but it does have, whoa, those are loud. So here you go, Liam. You can have that back. So it does have two clicky buttons here. You guys can see those. And it has two non-clicky buttons, but these buttons are really loud. And then it's got a toggle on the back, also fairly loud. It's got the little thumb twist thing. It doesn't have the little gear clickiness inside. I found that pretty satisfying, but it does have it, which is kind of cool. But it does have them here. So this is kind of like those little thumb locks, like your luggage lock type of thing. It's got two of those there. But this also has this little like spring back thing. And it's textured on the one side for like sensory stuff. So it's got this little like spring back thing right here, and it has a little joystick that I really like, and this one like rolls on a ball, like, and it rolls really smooth. Then it has another little roller that looks like it has some kind of like, it's got what do you call it, pressure behind it, so you have to like actually force it through. It doesn't just roll like a marble. So all in all, this is pretty cool. The only thing I wish you could actually use it. That would have been really cool if you actually had a little mini controller you can play like iPad games on. But wait. So I looked online and I found this thing, which looks a lot like this thing. Except for this thing is an actual mini controller. Now, I know we're talking about fidgets here, but let's crack this thing open. This thing's made by 8-Bit Do. 8-Bit Do, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. It comes with a little the micro USB cable here. It's got another little lanyard thing you can put on your keychain or whatever you want. But it also has like little bumpers on, off, and all the different little buttons, X, A, B, X, Y, A, B, and the different directions. Now, this is a lot quieter, but it actually works. And it's only literally like $1 difference between this and this. I don't know if this is an okay type of thing for a fidget, but it does the same exact functions that a fidget does in a very small form, very thin. I mean, look at this thing compared to even this thing. And I'm not knocking this thing. This thing is pretty cool. But I thought, but if you can get one that works for not much more, wouldn't you want to? I mean, you can play, unless you don't have an iPhone or iPad or any kind of iDevice type of thing, any kind of phone, then it's not really necessary for you. But if you do, this will work on most games. I was going to sync it up to the phone, but I'm actually using my phone for my camera because my GoPro fried finally. Oh no. So I'm actually using my phone. Hi, everybody. Oh, you want to connect it to your iPad? Yeah, go get your iPad. Liam's going to go get his iPad really quick. I'm going to see how easy it is to connect. And this wasn't intended to be like a tech review type of thing. It was supposed to be intended for a fidget, but this will work both ways, I think. Because, I mean, it does exactly the same function. It doesn't have the little wheel that you can spin around. And it doesn't have the rolling joystick, but it does have the D-pad on there, which is essentially the same type of thing. And if you're a button clicker type of person that likes to like click the tops of pens, this may be the way to go. If you also have some type of device you like to play games on, because honestly, that's pretty cool. The only downfall on it is you can't shut it off. And we're connected. All right, let's try it on a game. What game needs a controller? All right, so it's got a bunch of like games that you can pick from right here on their list. So it's not a ton of games. It's not everything that you can get. I thought it was for literally any game. Like if you wanted to jump into Terraria or into Minecraft, you'd be able to use it. But I guess not so much because I guess it doesn't have the other control pad on there. It's mostly for these keyboard style games. But for the most part, it's okay. I guess if you want to play one of these games, then it's kind of cool. Otherwise, then I would fall back to this good old just standard Fidget as opposed to the keyboard. So I was pretty hyped about this thing to begin with, and then I realized that it was just for their specific type of games as opposed to any kind of game, which would make it a lot more versatile and a lot more user friendly, and be able to use it across all platforms. There you go, dudes. Controllers for Fidgets. You tell me what you think. Let me know in the comment section below.